Today is April 19th, 2023, and we're visiting the Galleria shopping mall here in North Dallas, Texas. Now, this is a three-level mall. It was originally developed in 1982. Now, what's interesting is a lot of the shopping malls are trying to introduce what's called mixed-use development. And what that means is it's not only retail, but also residential and business. Now, as we visit the mall, we certainly see the retail. It's not real obvious that there is businesses in the mall. There could be, and we're not seeing obvious residential. But it's an iconic shopping mall, 3 levels. And here we're walking through the mall. One thing in Dallas, Texas, indoor shopping malls that are heavily air conditioned are very important here in the summer months. In the months of July, August, and September, temperatures can be well above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, making it unbearable to be outside. So here, safe in the shopping mall. Now, as we visit the mall, we see these large murals, and normally what that means is that space is available. And here we go, beautiful open expanse and an ice skating rink. Yes, so here you can ice skate all year round. Of course, obviously in Dallas, Texas, it doesn't get cold enough to freeze over a pond, so any ice skating you do is going to be in an ice skating rink. But here's quite an impressive one there in the shopping mall. And certainly plenty of room. And we see all kinds of retail. Here we see the Apple Store. Now, one thing about shopping malls is they're having to recover after the COVID pandemic. And this is actually a weekday, so it's not especially busy. Certainly lots of room. A nice array of vendors there in the food court. There's Subway and Cane's. Cane's Chicken is very popular there in Texas. And as you can see, it's certainly lots of area and lots of room, but not real busy today. Now, if you're going to put a retail establishment in this mall, what would it be? Well, we see all kinds of fashionable clothing. Some of these are high-end stores. I don't see a lot of traffic within the store. So their overhead, I'm sure, is considerable, but their markup on their products is also. And here we're working our way up from one level to the other. Again, these big murals that you see, it's usually saying, hey, that area is available. Okay. All right, so now we're taking a look here, getting ready to move a little further on. I noticed that this section of the mall has a carpeting. And quite an impressive mall. Now, this actually is April, so the temperature is not really extreme outside, but it's certainly very comfortable within the shopping mall. Quite an array of stores. And it goes on and on. One nice feature, though, is the natural skylight. So here, a lot of the light is just coming from the sun there through the skylight, covering the upper expanse of the mall. Gives it kind of an outdoor feeling, and natural sunlight is always best. And here we are working our way from one level to the other. It looks like we're on level 2 now. And as we move on around, we see different restaurants and eating establishments. Not real busy right this moment. Here we see all different types of fashionable shops and stores. Yes, sunglasses, those certainly would be popular here in Texas. Now, many of these vendors, I personally don't patronize, nor do I recognize, but certainly they have quite an array of products there available for sale. Here we're walking in a tiled section. So the Galleria, there's the Haagen-Dazs, so ice cream to enjoy on your shopping day. And they certainly have certain kind of, how should I say it, themes for floor coverings. We can see those floor coverings changing as we move from one section of the mall to the other. One advantage of having your retail store within a mall like this is that you always have a nice climate. In other words, it's always going to be right around 70 degrees and dry, where if you're in an open air venue, you're at the mercy of the weather. Now here we see some of the vendors that have the smaller portable stands. That seems to have become popular. Possibly you could do real well as long as you have a sufficiently high amount of traffic there within the mall. Now we're moving up to the 3rd level. Quite an impressive mall.